My sister said, I never stopped thinking about you. But when I let her back in, she stole my identity, sued me for defamation, and left a bag of substances in a box with my childhood doll. When I confronted her in court, she smiled and said, family is forever. I just walked out. That was 3 months ago. Today, I finally sleep with both eyes closed. The first time she messaged me in years, she said she missed me. My sister and I hadn't spoken since our 20s, when she bailed on rent, maxed out our shared credit card, and blamed me for it. I moved out. She spiraled. I promised myself I was done. But this time, she sounded different. She said she was sober now, that she wanted to reconnect, that she'd been going to meetings, working part-time, and trying to get her life back together. She asked to meet for coffee. I told myself people change. I told myself she was still my sister, and I missed having one. So I met her. She looked tired, older, but grounded. She cried when she saw me and said, I never stopped thinking about you. I decided to let her back in, slowly at first. She needed rides to job interviews, help filling out forms, and a place to crash, just for a week, while her roommate moved out. 1 week became 2, then a month. At first, it felt like healing. She cooked dinner once, cleaned up after herself. She even said thank you, which was a big deal for her. But then came the little things. She borrowed my debit card to grab groceries. She started opening my mail, saying she thought it was junk. I'd come home and find her using my laptop, my printer out of paper, my tax documents moved. She said, I just wanted to help. I wanted to believe her. The first real red flag was a missed payment on my credit card, one I hadn't used in months. Then came the letter. A thick envelope from a collections agency. A credit account under my name that I'd never opened was past due. I checked my bank account. $1,200 gone. I ran to my filing cabinet. My birth certificate was missing. I confronted her the next morning. She denied everything and started to cry. Said I was paranoid. Said I needed to calm down and stop accusing people who care. I wanted to believe her. I almost did. But that afternoon, I got a notification that someone had applied for a car loan in my name. I called the bank and froze everything. Then I called a lawyer. She played dumb until I showed her the printouts. Then the rage came. You think you're better than me? She screamed. I just needed help. I told her to get out. She slammed the door so hard the frame cracked. What followed was months of legal paperwork, phone calls, hold music, and hollow apologies from institutions. I filed a police report. I froze my credit. I worked with a lawyer to dispute false accounts. I missed work, lost sleep, broke down crying in my car more times than I can count. My credit was wrecked. But worse than that, I couldn't trust anyone anymore. Not when they asked for help. Not when they said they'd changed. My sister didn't just steal my money or my name. She stole my ability to believe. I track every dollar now, obsessively. Some days I feel like I'm still in the fog, still waiting for the next surprise bill or rejection letter. She hasn't reached out since the order was issued. Then yesterday, I got yet another mysterious phone call, and I let it go to voicemail. When I listened to it, I found out my sister had hired a lawyer and was planning to sue me. I thought everything was finally over, but now I'm not so sure. I sat in my car for an hour after hearing that voicemail. Just sat there, engine off, staring at nothing. The lawyer's voice kept replaying in my head. Something about defamation and false accusations, and how my sister Melissa was seeking damages. Damages? From me? After what she did? I couldn't process it. I finally drove home and called my friend Taylor. She's been my rock through all of this. Taylor came over with pizza and listened while I played the voicemail for her. She works in insurance, so she knows a bit about legal stuff. Not enough to replace a real lawyer, but enough to keep me from completely freaking out. I spent the whole night researching defamation lawsuits online. My eyes burned from staring at my screen. According to everything I read, she didn't have a case. I had documentation. I had proof. But that